So today we have Rebecca and Mike from Wingshield, and tell us where you guys are today.
So we are at the Ohio School Safety Summit, and it's been a great day. Today's day number 2.
In attendance, what time are they? All schools, all over the country? Are they coming?
Mainly we've noticed from the tri-state area, mainly in Ohio, but the tri-state area, everyone from school administrators to principals, superintendents, and a lot of school resource officers and the chiefs of police.
We've even had a couple of teenagers come from their school safety councils with their parents,
really
and they
cool.
loved the Wingshield.
It sounds like you guys had a really busy but productive day today, huh?
Yesterday was a really good day. Today was actually busier for a second day for a safety convention. And, when the hands go on the Wingshield, it's like Rebecca said, it's magic. There's something about it. Once you can watch it on the videos, but once you put your hands on it and move it around and put it in place, it really says it all.
Tell me how you guys came up with the idea for Wingshield.
Well, first it was God inspired for me. And even though I was 26 years in law enforcement, I'm a dad first. And after many of the events, especially after obviously Sandy Hook, but Parkland, all of them got to me, but Parkland made me sit down and draw this out and come up with a prototype, have it tested at the best lab in the world, ballistically, try to follow all the fire codes, all the American Disability Acts. There was a lot of input from schools on the levels of how it would fit into that school environment. They didn't want anything fortressy looking, something that is easily used, but extremely effective, but it can be used every day in a classroom as a whiteboard. So I wanted to be all around an encompassing safety tool that saves lives.
I love that you guys looked up your AEL list code for the NSGP, which if anyone is watching this on my channel or on LinkedIn, you know what we're talking about. If you want to get a grant or if you're in the process of spending your grant funding, this is what you want to pay attention to, those AEL list codes, and we're going to link them in the demo clip for you if you weren't able to jot those down. If you have questions about the grant, reach out to us. We want to help you get as much funding as possible. And if the grant you're going after will allow you to purchase this Wingshield, we want to give you all the information for that as well. And so for everyone who isn't familiar with Wingshield and what Rebecca and Mike are talking about, we're going to show you a very short demo clip of them engaging the Wingshield, moving it and engaging it, and just so you can get a rough idea. But if you have the opportunity to connect with Mike or Rebecca and get a real demo in person and see this unit in action, I highly recommend it. And we'll add their information to the video at the end.
I learned about the tragedy at Newtown, and as a parent, it brought me to my knees. The thought they had to go through changed my life, and it drove us towards the development of Wingshield.
Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning, class. How's everybody's summer going? Good. Good? Okay, so a couple things I want to talk to you about today. My name is Marissa Specolini, and I've been a public school educator for 15 years. As soon as I saw it, my first reaction was, how do I get Wingshield in my classroom? Wingshield gives me that extra level of security that I feel our schools need. Currently, we have our procedures and protocols in place to keep our children safe. However, Wingshield will stop anyone from coming into our classroom while we are in lockdown in the corner where we are supposed to be. Wingshield is extremely easy to operate, surprisingly easy, to be quite honest. It takes mere seconds to put into place, and then I can join my kids in my classroom.
Final step in its development would be when we had it tested at one of the very best labs in the world, and watching it do what it was designed to do was very emotional for me, just knowing that we were going to really make a difference and be able to provide safety.
Children are not intimidated by the Wingshield. It's going to be used daily. They're going to be comfortable with it. I know that Rebecca's daughter, who's 8, my son, an 8-year-old boy, are able to put it into place and lock it down with no problem at all.
The events, they're getting more frequent. They're not becoming less. We're not getting a control or a handle on this. So it's time that the school had something that was capable, that was functional, that was practical for the teachers to use, that was affordable. As a parent, there's nothing more precious to me than knowing that they're not going to witness something happen in their classroom with Wingshield. If it's in place, they don't have to see a tragedy unfold and live with that the rest of their lives.
We never want to get that phone call that our school is in lockdown, but if that were to happen, and I knew that Wingshield was in my child's classroom, I would be relieved and say to myself, they're going to make it. They're going to be fine. They're protected.
The Wingshield gives me that sense that I am now able to say that can keep my classroom safe.